Joe here with the RideShare Guy, and today we're going to demo the trip experience in the Lyft Driver app. Alright, so to go online, we'll just select Go Online, and now we're online and open to requests. Alright, and I've received a request, and I can see all of the upfront details. I can see that the upfront fare is $8.16. The pickup location is 3 minutes and 0.6 miles away. The cross streets are Chicago and South Washington in Minneapolis. The drop-off location is 11 minutes and 4.5 miles away from the pickup location, and the cross streets are South Bryant and West 36th Street in Minneapolis. It also shows that the estimated hourly rate for this ride is $34.97, and the passenger's rating is 5.0. And on the map, you can see both the pickup location and the drop-off location. The pickup location is that purple dot, and then the drop-off location is that pink dot. You have about 15 seconds to analyze these upfront details and choose whether you want to accept the request or not. If you want to accept the request, you just select the accept button, or if you don't want to accept the request, you can just allow the 15 seconds to expire, or just select the X on the top right there to decline the request. I'm going to accept this request. Alright, so we've accepted the request, and the Lyft Driver app will automatically start navigating us towards the passenger. And if you do want to use your default navigation app, you just select the Navigate button. I'm just going to use the Lyft Driver app to navigate. If you want additional information on the passenger, you just select that person icon. You can see their name, how many rides they've taken, their rating, and how many years they've been on the Lyft platform. If you want to contact the passenger, you just select that messaging icon. Here you'll have a few canned messages that you can send. If you want to send one of those, you just select it. And if you want to call the passenger, you just select that phone icon on the bottom right. Alright, now if you slide up that bottom bar completely, at the top there you can still see the upfront fare amount. If you do ever want to cancel the ride, you can do that from here by selecting the cancel option. You're also able to still see the drop-off location address here. And if you do ever want to turn off back-to-back requests, which are requests that you receive while you're in your current ride, you just select the Ride Requests On option. At the bottom there, you can also see your earnings for the day and how many rides you've given. Alright, when you arrive at the passenger's pickup location, you'll just select the Arrive button. And also, that yellow person icon is the real-time location of your passenger. Right there in the middle, you'll see a countdown clock from 5 minutes, and if this 5 minutes ever elapses, you have the option to cancel the ride and collect a cancellation fee by selecting Passenger No-Show. Also, again, if you want to contact the passenger, you just select that messaging icon. Alright, now when we want to start the ride, we just select that purple dot with the arrow in it and slide it to the right. I'm just going to use the Lyft in-app navigation again, but if you want to use your default navigation choice, you just select the Navigate button. And if you ever need to edit your passenger's destination, you just slide up that bottom bar, select the More option, and select Edit Destination. And looks like I've actually received a back-to-back request, and this is a request that you receive while you're in your current ride. All of the same upfront information is there as a normal request. The only difference is you don't see the pickup and drop-off locations on the map. And if I want to accept this request, I just tap the Add button, but I'm actually going to decline it by pressing this X. Alright, back to my current passenger. When you arrive at the passenger's drop-off location, at the bottom there you'll see that Slide to Drop-Off option, and you'll just slide that purple circle to the right. Immediately after you end the ride, this message will pop up and ask if you want to drive the passenger again. You can select yes or no to rate them, or you can just exit by selecting the X. Alright, so that's it for the on-trip demo. If you've yet to watch our app settings and basic functions demo of the Lyft Driver app, be sure to check that out. We also have a free newsletter, and if you want to sign up for that, that link will be in the description. Also, if you're looking for some additional insights on your earnings and also want to earn more, we recommend downloading the Solo app, and our referral link will be in the description. Thanks again for watching and drive safe. Thanks.